Hey everybody, how's everybody doing today? Welcome to my Thursday photo editing live stream, and lots of pictures today. I just sorry I'm late. I got off my last stream just right on the wire, but then I need a few minutes to download the images and everything. So let's see this here. Wow, lots of people here already. That's awesome. Oh my God, Rick. I hope Magrat's okay, or it's gonna be okay. Wow, that's terrible. Um, like I was saying in the last stream, it's like your animals are your family, right? I mean, uh, I gotta zoom this in a bit. I have trouble reading this. Okay. Oh, Trevor's here. Okay, yeah, I gotta get your email, and then when we get to your boat picture, it looks like it's just well, there's the JPEG. Well, you sent me the NEF file, right, too? So I'll look at that. Uh, John, Bob, music, DeMorgan, awesome. And Randy, good. Lauren, so lots of people from the last stream are here. Scroll down. Oh, I gotta show that. I don't know why it's blocking. I don't know if you guys can't see sometimes what's blocked. Sometimes you can when I have the right screen up. Lauren uses Smug Mug. Yes, 55 a year. I think Flickr is about the same price. And hi, Robin. Hey, nature. Okay. Let me drink. I'm a little cottonmouth from the last stream. I was jibber jabbering almost the whole time. Hi, Deb. How are you? Yeah, I know. Okay, so let's get to the images, because sometimes there's people here that are brand new and never been here before, so they're like, "What the heck are we talking about?" Right? So I'm gonna try and get right to it. Oh, Dawood, how are you? You're rarely in the streams live. You usually kind of catch up later, right? So basically, the format is I'm gonna go through all the images I can in Olympus Workspace. And then I go into Lightroom for all the other cameras, that don't work in Workspace. Workspace only works with the Olympus cameras. All right, so let's see. How do I get to? I think it's this page, right? Yeah. Okay, good. All right. Oh, Captain Craig is here. Good. Yeah, I'm sorry I started late. Like I said, I was talking for an hour and a half straight. I think I had too much coffee today because I'm so wired. Okay, my eyes are tired though. I'll get through this. All right. Oh, we have a cactus flower. Awesome. Um, all right. So, these kind of images, you guys know me by now. I just hit the pop art, and then I pull back the color and saturation down here, because pop art really brings out the colors, in these kind of photos. And then if I can adjust color, I like to pull the reds back a little bit. Uh, and only the reds. Maybe a little bit of magenta. And let's crank up the orange on this. I like the orange and yellow in this image. And oh, and my timer. I didn't put my time. I don't really need a timer on this one. I'm pretty good with this. These kinds of images I have a pretty good feel for. I have my own style, I should say. I can get to edit very quickly when I'm already kind of familiar with the object. All right. I think cropping and everything is fine, just as it is. Let me bring some of the reds back though. Yeah, right there. But a little more yellow. I'm gonna bring out the orange and yellow right in here. like so. Okay. Um, oh, this is your shot, Randy. It's just from a super bloom. Awesome. Yeah, I think that's it. And then what did you use? Probably EM1X, right? Oh, EM1 Mark II. I thought you gave that away. With the 40 to 150 Pro at f4. Yeah, perfect settings as always. Even dialed in some exposure comp and spot metering. Yeah, that Randy's a professional, you know. So no complaints there or suggestions. More green? That's a good idea, Dave. I like that. Crank up some of the greens. And oh, so this is before. Okay, so your sister now has that camera. Okay, I think that's it. So there's a little before and after. Um, Basically, I just accentuated the colors. The contrast is excellent already. I didn't have to do anything on the tone curves or all the other little things I like to do sometimes. Sharpness is excellent. So yeah, this is one of those shots when it's taken, uh, you know, when you take a good exposure to begin with or a very good picture to begin with, it's very easy to edit and post. Uh, so yeah, that's awesome. All right, let's go to the next one, and I'm gonna start my timer. Let's see. All right, we have a bridge. We try to hit this corner, and shadows here. I like this part here. This side is a little bit busy with these branches. And this just looks messy here. I think I'm going to focus on this side. Oh, thank you, nature. Let's do a square crop. Get rid of some of the foreground. Let's see, maybe, yeah. This is the side that I like. And yeah, let's get rid of that too. And that's a hardcore crop today, but can't help it. I don't know. Now I'm kind of losing the context of this. Now this looks like it's in the way. It doesn't look like it's part of the image. Ah, let's go wide. Oops, not that wide. This wide. Let's just come up here and then just crop in a little bit. Okay, need to tilt it. Needs a little bit of straightening. And there's not really any colors here. There's just this gray, mostly green, and a touch of blue. So I'm gonna go black and white. Uh, where's my picture code? Yeah, that's better. We'll throw a red filter in just to bring the greens back down. And nothing there. Crank the dehaze, touch of clarity. Crank some sharpness in. And we're gonna go a little bit low key on it. Right in here. Pull it like this. Okay, I need to throw a vignette in. How are we doing on this side? I just want to look at the detail a little bit. Turn the clarity off. It's a little bit too... a little bit more tilt. And 10 seconds. This is just a little bit too bright here. Let me do a quick pull, maybe a half a stop, and then pull the shadows back up. Just a touch. And then a slight tint right there. Okay. All right, I'm done. All right, time's up anyway. All right, so before and after. Yeah, I think that looks actually decent now. Because before it was just kind of a mess, right? But I think this kind of works all by itself. Yeah, I like that. I like this. It looks good now. All right, let's go next. I'm gonna try and stick to the timer. Oh, this looks like something in the Great Smoky Mountains, like in Tennessee or North Carolina. So this one I'm gonna leave it color. But let me see if I can accentuate the colors. Bring them out a little bit. Because the colors are kind of soft, and then whoops, I'm on the blue channel. Maybe I'll just save a little time. Just do that. Pull it this way. And sharpen the heck out of it here. Yeah, I always add vignette. It's just the way I like. I just like how. Oh, vignette doesn't look good though in the corners when it's white, so I'm gonna tone it down a bit. I'd like to get more detail in the trees and stuff, so I'm gonna add some clarity. And then for colors, let me see if I can crank up the yellows and the oranges manually, just to give it a little more fall kind of look to it. Touch on the reds. And a little bit of the greens down here though. Right there. Now I'm going to shift the green color a little bit. Be more yellow. Oh, the EXIF? Yeah, I'll get that for you. Let's see what the EXIF is. We have the EM10 Mark III with the 40 to 150 kit lens. Zoomed all the way out to 150, f5.6, 1/160th, ISO 1600. Oh, that's why I'm losing a little detail. I see now. Okay. I was like, it looks a little soft, but now that I see it's ISO 1600, that would be why. So let me tone the sharpness back down, because I introduced a lot of artifacts there. Let's see if that helped. Let's put a low noise filter. Okay, good enough. Now we can go back to working with these colors. Let's make the oranges a little more yellow. Yeah, there we go. I'm just really trying to bring out some of the fall. Okay. Maybe a little less clarity because of the high ISO. But I like how it's. See if I can pull it this way. And pull it up a little bit. All right. 5 seconds. I think that's it. So before and after. I think it still needs to render just a tiny bit because it's just a little bit soft. Actually, it is rendered. Is this a JPEG or is this? No, it's a RAW. Okay, I think that came out all right. It'd have been better if you could have lowered the ISO a little bit. Based on the EXIF here, I think 1/60th. Oh, that's a tough call. You're right about where you need to be. Unless you were on a tripod, these are good settings. If you're on a tripod, you could do better, but okay, let's go to the next one. And what do we got here? Woo dang, oh my god. This is interesting though. I like this bridge here. And it crosses over here. Okay, oops. Wrong button. This one. We gotta fix the white balance. So this is a Sony A7 III with a kit 28 to 70. Oh no, this is a premium lens here. 70 millimeters f2.8. Yeah, all looks good. But you dialed in a -2 EV. Wow. So you wanted a very dark look to it. So I'll try and stay with that. I think this one's a little bit too far away to kind of appreciate this. So I might do a vertical. Do this. And let's fix this white balance. I gotta get the greens out. Okay. Good. And a little bit too much here. And I don't know how I'm gonna bring. I do have colors here, but I don't know if I can bring that bridge out more. Mostly, this bridge is mostly in this range. But it's also got some blue in it because it's in the shade. Yeah, that's not helping. Let me introduce some reds and oranges. Okay. Tone it back a bit here and here. All right, gradation. Let's see if we can save anything shadow-wise. Let's see. Without getting it too soft. These Sony colors, are always hard to work with, especially the JPEGs. I can never get I can't get the colors right. I'm going to go quick to black and white. Let me see. Maybe I have better luck with the tones here. Yeah, I like that better. All right. 20 seconds. I can do it. Pull it slightly here. Let's pull it up here. Right about there. Pull the sharpness back on this actually. Just to soften it a bit. Oh. Sorry, I'm going to add a vignette. All right. All done there. So there's the before and after. I'd like to bring a little more contrast in, but yeah, the lighting is horrible here for some reason. I don't know why. I just could not get the white balance right. But you know, when you can't get the white balance right, just go black and white and you'll be okay. And I didn't feel like the wide shot worked, so I went vertical. I think that looks good. Not bad for a 4-minute edit. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry, Rick. I was just reading your about Magrat there. Effort not to blow the highlights. I see. Yeah. I'm just checking the chat. Oh, thank you, Nature. Thank you, Dave. All right. Yeah, it was a hard shot, right, Wudang? I know. Oh, this is interesting. All right, where's my timer? Let's do this one. I like this. This is from Bob. Yeah, this is a cool shot. I need to center it a little bit, but I think let me just see if it's centered. It feels slightly off. Like here. What do we do square? Is that going to be too tight? Yeah. We'll stay 4x3, but let's come in way a tiny bit if we can. And I'm going to do a pop art. I want to bring out those rocks or bricks. Do I have color? I don't have any color, so let's really get gritty on this. Right about there. Let's see the EXIF real quick. EM5 with a 12 to 50 at 36 f5. Yeah, all good settings. Old camera, but let's throw in some sharpness. And I need some clarity or something. Let me try dehaze first. Bit of clarity. All right. I need to introduce a little bit of a white balance change. Do 4800 because the center is just a little bit too yellow. I need to pull it off a little bit. Yeah. Now we're starting to see. Let me try 4700. 4750. Okay, render, I gotta see. This feels a little bit. No. A tiny bit crooked. This way. Okay. And I'm not going to add any vignette. I need something more. Highlights or something is off. Right about there. All right. Oh, hey, Walter. How are you? Plato wants black and white. I don't think this will look good black and white because the tones here are very similar to the tones here. I'll just show you. It's okay. I like the color better though. I like the color in the bricks. So I'm gonna stick with color. I mean, the black and white, it has a whole different mood to it, but I guess I'm out of time. All right, so that's my edit. I need to pull the white balance back a little bit more. Dang it. Let me go to 4600. Now I'm done. All right, so now we can see the colors of the bricks and rocks or whatever those are. I like that. And I like all the colors up in here. I would brush the colors here a little bit differently, but all this is awesome. I like all of this. Okay, let's move on. That's a nice shot, Bob. Really nice. Oh, thank you, Trevor. Oh, this feels familiar. Wow, look at this detail. This must be what? The EP5 with the PZ45 to 175 kit. Man, that's amazing. Did this at f4, 1/100th of a second, ISO 320, so good settings. I would have probably used a slightly faster shutter speed, but maybe you're on a tripod because there's no motion blur at all. So good job on that. But I feel like too much foreground and these trees. Let me see what I can do crop wise. I need to work on this crop before I edit. Let me come up. Let me look at a vertical real quick. Not that vertical, this one. Yeah, I think that's better. Oh, this is a marina, so this is on the water. Let me just give it a little more. Ah, dang it. That's not what I wanted. A little bit more foreground. Just a hair more. Over a bit, okay. And let's see what we can do with the sky. Let's do some dehaze. Clarity. We need to shift the white. Oh, this is a JPEG, so I'm going to have a hard time with the white balance. I need to warm it up a little bit, but I don't want to. Yeah, that's going to look bad. I'm sure these are white or gray. Crop the misses out of the gap in the center of the photo. I'm not sure what you mean, the misses. All right, let me see if I can sharpen this without getting too much grain. Oops, yeah, let's try a 4. Okay, that gave too much. That's not bad. Back it off here. All right, that's good. I feel like, let me just see what this does. I'm leaning towards a black and white now because of the white balance again. Because the more I shift the white balance, the worse the skies get. Maybe, what do I got, a minute? All right, let me try. What are these colors here, I wonder? Do a basic here. This is weird how these are tilting and then these are straight. I'm just not familiar with this, but I guess these things go up and down. That's why they're crooked. I wish I could do more with the sky. And then, where's my saturation? Let me add some blues and teals. And then shift these magentas more red. Too much blue. Oh, time's up. Sorry. All right, let's do before and after. Dang it, I didn't get it to quite what I wanted, but I think the vertical crop is better because there's just too much dead space around it, and we focused on most of the machinery or whatever that structure is. And now you can see it's a marina. So I think this crop gives you all the information you need about this particular scene. And everything else is just messy. You know, it doesn't add anything, in my opinion. So, okay. Let's go to the next one. But it is a great shot otherwise, I think. Oh, we have some dude. Where's this fishing pole? Is he fishing or not? I mean, he's checking his messages or something, but what do we have here? We have a raw file. All right, so I like the crop already. I don't need to crop much else except, well, let me do a 16 by 9. I want to get rid of this one tree. And then let's put some gradation back in for the shadows. And luminance, let's pull in the teals and blues a little bit. Bring the sky back down. Oh, where's my timer? Sorry. And let me really crank these. And the oranges and the reds. Come on, red. Orange. Ooh, much red. All right, so I'm going to bring the exposure down. Oh, Hanlu is here. How are you? Pull this down. Then I'll pull the shadows back up again in the tone curve. Where'd my tone curve go? Oh, here it is. Right. Yeah, there's good detail here. Turn the filter off. I didn't look at the EXIF here. EM1 Mark II with a 12 to 50 lens. Okay, good settings. little bit of exposure comp. So yeah, good effort there on the exposure. But what do I got? 2 minutes? Let me see. I need to pull this and pull this. There we go. Move that out somehow. All right, we need to shift the blues a little bit. They're a little bit too teal. Oh, where's my color? Here. Go to hue. Shift them this way a little bit more. All right. Not crazy about my tone curve. There's no way to bring the shadows and not kill the highlights. I got a minute. Let me reset this. Let me try it one more time. Let me pull the saturation back a little bit. Saturation on the blues. A little bit. Then try this tone curve again. The pin there. Okay. Not completely happy with that tone curve, but I'm out of time. So there's a before and after. Yeah, not much. Didn't do much to it, did I? Dang it. I just suck at doing fall colors, I guess. I'm not liking this edit at all. I think the crop kind of works, but I kind of, yeah, it's part of it is the crop. Maybe come down. I mean, I like this. Well, if I had 4 more minutes, I would focus on cropping this differently. That's my problem with this image, but okay, let's go to the next one. So that was, I'm sorry, John Yutze. No, I'm sorry, that was Music Sound Gear. Thanks for sending that one in. That was a tough one. Okay, oh, cool. A little tugboat or something. Dragging another boat there. This is, look at this atmospheric distortion. We were talking about this in the last stream. When you zoom in a lot, this is what happens. So let's look at the EXIF here. Nikon D5600, 300 millimeters. See, f6.3, 1/500. So we're not going to recover any detail on this. And let me just, I'm not going to use this filter. I just want to see what happens. Because I'm thinking black and white. Oops, my timer here. I think black and white's going to work with this because there's not much color in here. Okay, we're getting there. And I don't think I need any gradation. Let me pull that back. Looks like there's already some natural vignetting, so I don't need to do anything there. I just need to get the tone curve just right. Okay. Wonder, I have a few minutes. Let me see what's, probably some different crops, maybe right about there. Come in a little tighter on the right. A little more. Okay. All right. Maybe some sharpness will add some grain. Make it a little bit grainy. Hopefully not too much, but let's see. Ah, that added some kind of, what do you call it? Look at this screening you get. What do they got, moire or something? That's not what I wanted. Maybe if we offset the pixels. Nope. There is some kind of moire in this image. Wow. So I gotta turn this off. This, that's interesting. Maybe if I decrease the strength a little bit. I don't want this moire here. I've never seen that before. Wow. All right, forget that. All right, I think I'm done. So yeah, I think really all I needed with this image was, like I said, the colors were flat, so I went black and white, and then I cropped it so that there's less empty space, and then I took advantage of that little rock there to kind of lead into the image, right? And that's it. So that looks good. All right. Yeah, full screen, I think this will look nice. Yeah. Okay. Let's go to the next one. Oh, this one I'll come back to. I need to read an email first. Okay. You went with color, John? I could see that. If I was using Lightroom, I probably could work with a color image, but in Workspace, I'm not quite good enough yet to get the colors exactly the way I want. I like this waterfall going into the, who sent this? Frank Close. Okay. Try this crop. Ah, that's a little tight on the bottom. Okay, I'll go with this. And wow, look at the detail. Let's look at the EXIF here. EM1 Mark III with a 75 f1.8 at f5, 1/800th. Man, awesome settings. ISO 200. Really good settings. God, this lens. Oh, thanks, Frank. Actually, I'm working on yours now, right? Let's see. I feel like a slight tilt. We'll do this way. And I think pop art is going to jack it up though. Normally I like pop art on animals, but it works. I just have to tone it down a little bit down here. Right there. Come in. Right about there. tiny bit of dehaze and clarity. Out of 5 on it. Is this a JPEG? That's why. Add a little sharpness. And I don't know if I need all of this. I want to get in closer because we have the detail for it. A little closer. Okay. All right, that's good. And I'm going to go to colors and pull the greens back a little bit. Although the green water is interesting though. I wonder why it's so green. That's what's making me a little bit curious. Okay, so I need to bring these highlights down on the rocks without killing the bird. So let me do this. This may be a little hard in a JPEG, but let me try. A little bit more. Then it's algae. Okay. Duh, right? Algae. That makes sense. All right, so the bird is really dark, so I'm going to put a pin here. Just try and pull up the bird a little bit without killing the rocks. All right, that's about as much as I can go. Let me bring some of the exposure back. And a little dehaze and I'm done. Okay. Let's see how that came out since I ran out of time. All right, that looks good, I think. I brought the highlights back on the rocks, and I didn't make the bird any darker. A little bit of saturation with the pop art filter, saved the green. We didn't need to see the whole waterfall, you know, all that good stuff. I should crop in just a hair tighter though, because of this tree up here. Now I'm done. Right there. There, because I didn't like the leaves that were up here. Yeah, that looks really good. Awesome shot. It's a little green heron. Green heron with the green algae, right? I'd have liked to brought the highlights a little bit for the water. There. Just a touch on the highlights. All right. Great shot. Let's go to the next one here. This is from Lauren. What the heck is this? I gotta rotate this. I don't know what I'm looking at. I'm gonna go with this angle because I have no idea what I'm looking at. Yeah, these are bricks, but what bricks for what? I don't understand. Let's do bleach bypass. Now, I have no idea what I'm looking at, Lauren. It's brickwork in a hotel. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna get rid of a lot of stuff. I just don't know what to do. Now I can try this filter. I need to pull the exposure down a bit. All right. It was done for art and the stump the master. Yeah, you got me. I don't know what to do with this. Maybe a monochrome and I'm done. Let me try. Wow, and a green filter. No. That's it. I'm done. I don't know what to do. Oh. You know, I'm sorry, Lauren. That's all I can do. I don't know what to do with this. I need a wider shot with some context of what this brick is doing here. I have no idea. Okay. I appreciate that, Lauren, but man, that was hard. Uh, yeah, I don't know. All right, let's go to the next one. Thanks, Lauren. Man, that was, you know, you couldn't send me a shot with like a cute girl and a hot car. You know what I mean? Or vice versa, like last week. Um, okay, this is really well saturated already. I don't think I need a pop art on this. EM10 Mark II with a 14 to 42 kit lens. Wow, 5.6 1/800th. Yeah, good settings. This is from Image Rider. Man, you don't catch a fox out in the wild very often. Let's add some sharpness. And maybe just a little more this way. Gosh, I like everything here. I think I'll do it vertical though if I can. I don't need so much over here. I like the water though. A little bit off the top. Some vignette. And the tone curve. Down here. Pull it up right about there. Maybe the water's not so hot. Let me do a different crop. Something you can make a screensaver out of it. Yeah. We got the detail in. It looks a little wonky though. Pull back the sharpness a little bit. 0.2. 0.2. There we go. And some vignette and I'll be done. Or vignette. Wow. I take all the water out, does that? But I like these little flowers up here. I think this works better with the fox a little bit more up towards the top. Near the top of the frame instead of at the bottom. Okay, and yeah, this green and this red fox really makes, oh, I don't have any other controls for color, so add a tiny bit of clarity. No dehaze. Let me Let's see if I can bring the highlights in a little bit. A third of a stop here. Pull it back up this way. Okay, I think I'm done. So, just a minor edit, relatively speaking. Cropped in and punched up the colors and contrast, right? So, yeah. I mean, I was thinking vertical, but then, you know, it would just be too tight. So there you have it. That's a great shot, though. A great shot. If we look at it separately, you know, I think that came out really well. I might crop in a little tighter because of the all these other elements just don't matter anymore once you crop in this tight, right? So that, I think that's a little cleaner image. I'll let that render, and that's definitely where I'd end. Right there. I keep saying I'm gonna end, but you know what? We need to fix this patch here. Okay, now I'm done. There. Okay. Little cheating, but that looks really good. Really nice shot. Very lucky to get a fox. All right, let's move on. We're moving along pretty well here today, I think. And we have one here from John Allen, EM1 Mark II with the 12 to 40 Pro lens, f2.8, 1/6 of a second. Oh, this is going to be blurry. ISO 800. There's going to be motion blur. I can't believe it. There's a little bit of motion blur, but not as bad as I thought. That's shocking. Shocking, shocking. Okay, so let's straighten this out. And I mean, a Dutch might work with this image, maybe, because it's a little bit more fun with a Dutch, but oh, my neck. Come in just a tiny bit. And let's run the oranges. This is kind of a magenta. I might have to pull the yellows back. I don't like this yellow back here. All right, that helps. And I don't like this door. I'm gonna come in. There. There we go, perfect crop. And let's see if we can bring out some of the tones in the fur. Got this blue, I gotta pull the blues off, hold on. On saturation, yeah, let me pull some of this blue. This blue or not? Why didn't that do anything? All right, there we go. Now let's see. I just want to bring in just a little bit of the fur. Yeah, just like that. Then we're going to pull the exposure down, then push it back up in the shadows. Add some vignette. Okay. And I'm going to work the tone curve just a tiny bit here. There. A little bit more. All right, good. Right there. Ah. Too hard. Give it more gradation. Oh, I got 10 seconds. Dang it. All right, that's almost there. All right, good. Okay, I'm done. Oh, that was a tough one. Not as hard as the bricks, but still. But yeah, I think the crop is the first big step in this image, and then the rest is just working with the tones, right? But that looks really good now, I think. Bringing out the tones and taking that blue shine off the fur was really bad. I don't know where that blue is coming from. He must be in heavy tungsten lighting and then natural lighting coming in through a window or something. Okay, nice shot. Thank you, John. Very good. Let's see. Oh, we got a bird here. This is oh, motion blur. Yeah, the shutter speed was probably 1/500th or something. Let me see. 1/10 of a second. Holy crap. No wonder. I mean, I like everything in this image except that we got motion blur. These tiny birds, you got to be at 1/1000th of a second or something. But okay, I like everything though. All I would do is just give it a little contrast. EM10 Mark II with a 40 to 150 kit. 1/10 of a second. Yeah, you need to crank this up to like, oh, even at ISO 1600, your shutter speed's going to be a little low, but who is this? Ivan, yeah. Really, yeah, this is the problem, this shutter speed. So, given that, but everything else is pretty freaking awesome. I mean, there's motion blur even in the fence here. So yeah, your limit is probably 1/20th of a second handheld with this lens. But yeah, this just needs a little dehaze, really. And, some contrast, right? And then we'll throw in a gradation and make it a square crop, and I'm done. Because there's, whoops, I'm a little off center, but because of the motion blur, I can't do much with this outside of this. Otherwise, you did a great job. Maybe do soft focus. And then we can pull this down. Where's my vignette? I had it right the first time. Since we're doing soft, I can come in a little tighter. All right, I'm done. Maybe a heavier vignette. That's probably too tight. I liked everything in here. Okay, all right, I'm done. Honestly, I like this shot the way it was cropped already, but maybe. Okay, now I'm done. So, yeah, I just went with a soft focus to kind of mitigate the motion blur. But other than that, this is a freaking awesome picture. I really think so. I love all the colors in this. A little more saturation. But yeah, awesome job there. The soft focus mitigated the motion blur a little bit, but yeah, I love this picture. Man. Okay, let's go to the next one. Ian Burton. What's going on here? EM5 Mark II with a 12 to 100 f4 at 12 millimeters f4, 1/1.6. Wow, slow shutter speed. ISO, so you had to be on a tripod. I would have exposed this a little bit longer. I mean, you did capture all the colors, I'll give you that. I feel like it's, you know, this histogram is all down, it's all black. What do we got on gradation? Let's try this first. Let's pull this up. Maybe we don't want to see what's in the light. But I like, yeah, that helps. And maybe come in 16 by 9. Oops, I won't need much time on this one because there's not much room in the picture. It's either black or it's this color, right? With a little more saturation. And that's all I can do. A little bit there. Everything else is fine. 5300 on the Kelvin. Whenever you deal with artificial light or colors like this, I found like natural 5000 to 5500 white balance is fine for these kind of shots. Yeah, there's a star here. So the only other thing I'm thinking is a vertical crop around that star. You know, like this. But okay, I don't know, Ian. That's all I can do. I think the 16 by 9 was better. Yeah. Because you really want to see everything, right? I don't know if I can get in a little tighter this way. And just get rid of the Yeah, that works. All right, I'm done. So yeah, just cropping out whatever this is down here, windows or something, and just sticking with what is the meat in this image, right? But exposure latitude wise, there's not much I can do without, yeah, because I tried to bring up the shadows. There's not much editing to do other than cropping, really. But it's really a cool scene. It's kind of Christmassy, I guess, with the star, but I don't know. I don't know nothing. That looks good. Okay. Let's go to the next one. Okay, this is from John Follows. What do we use here? The E410. I thought something was off. E410 with a 14 to 42 at 14 millimeters f9. Gosh, why this f9? 1/250th of a second. All right, so this is interesting. Right there. Whoops, whoops. I like this too. Yeah, I got to keystone it, but it's just I want to find like some kind of story in this image because we got people in it. Yeah, let's turn this filter off and just crank the sharpness and then keystone it. We need it to be a little bit wider. Oh, I'm sorry, Rick. Hopefully it'll be okay. Magrat. I'll say a little prayer tonight or after the stream. All right, that looks a little weird. And I gotta crop this. I like this building. I like all this activity, but this is where the interesting part is, but the angle is bad because they're all on top of each other. Um, don't know if I can do. I want to get rid of. It over and down over. Oh, Lauren, crop in from the left. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Uh, yeah, I know, Dave. It's different times, right? I don't even know if we need to see this whole building, although it's kind of interesting the points. Hmm. No, I don't like the right side. There's just nothing over there. There's this cone, ice cream cone building. Actually, this works better. Because now we got these people eating ice cream, and then we have this cone-shaped building. We got a cone here. I like this actually better. You come in just a little tighter. Like that. All right, that works. The right side is El Saco, really? Let me look at the left. See, everybody's looking to the right, so everybody's looking out of the frame, so I like this better. Yeah, the grass is okay. Anyway, we're out of time. I think this is my final answer here. I like to focus on the people and these weird triangle, cone, all that stuff. Right? So before and after. I spent a lot of time on the freaking composition. I would bring the shadows up a little more, but this is kind of the direction I'd go. Man, seeing that ice cream is making me hungry. I think all I ate today was a bowl of oatmeal. That's it. All right. This is I like all the colors in here. This building by itself is really interesting. That is Stera something, but okay. Let's go into Lightroom and see if there was anything else. Let's see, viewer edits, and then I need to check my email. Let me resynchronize this. No, not show missing photos. This synchronize. Yeah. I did these. Okay, I need to. I'm gonna hide that window because I need to check the email because I think Trevor wanted me to. Where's my email window here? Email. Trevor. Okay, so let me paste a little bit of the email into Notepad so you guys can read it. Oh, Notepad's the worst. Let me try Libre. Libre something. Libre Writer. There it is. Okay, Dave, we'll see you later. God, everybody's taking off. Hold on. So this is the email I got from Trevor. Let me go back to that screen. So this boat picture that we're going to look at here, just took this from the window as your stream was starting on Sunday. Thought you might appreciate its history. The boat was sold in 1933 to land and water speed record holder Sir Malcolm Campbell. She was then requisitioned by the Navy in December 1939. She was fitted out with the Lewis guns and echo sounding and commissioned as Chico in March 1940 to be based at Dover on minesweeping duty. He was then ordered to Dunkirk to assist in the evacuation, ferrying troops off the beach of Dunkirk and then returning twice to bring exhausted men back to Dover. Yeah, what a great history. Wow. Okay, that's interesting. So, awesome. Let's go into Lightroom and work on the images that oops, let me, there. Need to size this, change this. And then let's see, Canon. I did that one last week. This looks new. We'll do that one. And Nikon D5, did that one. We need to do this one. And these are the viewer edits. So these were last week's, right? All right, so this is the boat that I just read about, right? From Trevor. Wow, that is an interesting history. And this is the same dock that, or yeah, dock that you send me pictures of time to time, with the bigger boats sitting there. So it's nice to see a little smaller boat. This is a beautiful boat, though. Wow. All right, let's do a quick edit. It looks straight, but I think it can be straighter, like that. And let's even out the front and back. And let's give it a vintage look. I don't know if sepia would work. I'm just visualizing here. Because, you know, your eyes go immediately to the boat because it's so interesting, but then overall, you know, this is ugly right here in the middle. There's no way to crop in just to that, so you have to deal with it because that's what it is. I'm going to click auto here and pull this saturation down, or vibrance. I'm going to bring up the blues a little bit. Let's kill a little bit of the color noise. That's better. If I can brighten these dark blues out or not. Where's luminance here? Luminance. Yeah, I'm not getting too much of that blue in there. Let's pull the highlights way down. Right? Okay. And somebody says crop in the cabin. Yeah, maybe. The widest crop that I have. If we do that. Wow, that makes the boat look like a toy boat. We lose the reflection in the water. About that. That kind of is okay. Oh, I only got a minute left. Need a little bit more headroom though. Even if it brings in some of the garbage. Yeah, the containers are really drawing the eye away, right? So let's just deal with it. I hate to go black and white on such a beautiful boat, but I'm not seeing any way around it. Oh, reds need brighter. All right, time's up. Sorry about that. Dang it. So I don't know. The color is, I like the color better, but the black and white is interesting too. It does, you know, the black and white definitely kills the container issue somewhat. It mitigates all that containers, or trash bins, I should say. Those are all trash bins up there. But I think it kind of destroys the beautiful boat. But okay. Awesome. The story was much more interesting than my edit. Thanks, Trevor. It was it came out really well. Even the color, this is my color edit, more or less. And let's see, I think there was one more here from Dawood. Okay. God, I'm so freaking hungry now. All right, let me see. We just need a little deskewing, right? So where? Let's do an auto, see if that fixes it. Kind of. There's still some distortion here. Let me bring it in a little bit. Constrain the crop. And let's fix the white balance. Oops, I don't have my timer on. But this won't take long. This is like what I do every day. Let me fix the white balance there. And click the auto. Pull the shadows up. Humans can live 2 weeks without food. Yep. I've heard that. Something's a little bit off here. What's the EXIF data here? 12 millimeter, 12 to 60 lumix. Okay. I need some clarity or something. Something is off here. Yeah, there we go. Now we're talking. A little dehaze. A little bit more texture. So now I'm taking it a little bit beyond what I would do with a real, with one of my own, you know, normal. I take a lot of pictures like this for my work, you know, of businesses. So now I'm taking a little beyond. Let me do this. Taking it a little bit beyond what I would do for a job. Then let's see. I think I'm gonna get rid of this side like that. Let me work with this color. I don't know if going all psycho on this would be, or if doing color contrast. Yeah, I like this better. Right about there. Highlights are really blown though. But okay, I think I think that's about it. Some vignette just to add to the, we'll kill a little bit of this color noise. Throw some sharpening back in. And actually, if I do some denoising, it actually gives the picture a little bit more of a shine to it. Where's my denoise? Here. And I'm going to brush in some highlight. What do I got, a minute? My highlights. A tiny bit here. A little bit too strong. All right. A little bit heavier on the blacks. The whites again. A little heavier vignette. I wish I could crop, but I don't want to lose that light. But let me see what that looks like. That works. All right. So I'm out of time anyway. I would rework the cropping a little bit, but yeah. This is what I edit, like not every day, but pretty regularly, are shots like this where the white balance is all over the frickin' place, right? And then I have to crop the image because I do take wide shots, and then I have to crop the images in a way that, you know, the place looks nice. So yeah, so this was relatively easy for me to edit. I kind of, as soon as I saw the picture, I knew exactly what I wanted to do. All right, let's look at the viewer edits. That's the best part, right? You guys do such an awesome job seeing your edits of my stuff. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't even see. Oh, Dawood sent that in. So thanks, Dawood. That was a cool shot, though. Let's take this off. Let's go to the viewer edits. Where's the original? Let me see if the original's in here. File type. I don't have the original. It's always fun to see what the original was first, right? I just took this picture, so it was oh, we don't need the develop panel. I took it towards the end of this photo walk. So it was down here. Here it is. So here's the original image, just for reference, right? I took this with my E500, I believe. This one is the EM5 Mark II. I did both, but this is the E5. Anyway, this is the original image, right? Nothing special, but interesting, right? Here's my vlog that I'm going to be posting later if I can. But let's see what you guys did. Wow. This is actually pretty awesome crop. I like this. I really like, I like this crop. Very wide, gets rid of all that dead sky. And the colors, not really my style, but I like how you kept, I like the contrast though. The colors are still a little bit too orange, but I like the contrast and everything. Um, Bob, good job on this, Bob. Exif said EM5 Mark III. Okay, yeah, I took the same picture twice, one with the E500 and one with the EM5 Mark III. So I guess yeah, based on the Exif there, yeah. So I took because I took both cameras out, but anyway, um, yeah, this is an awesome edit here. I love this crop of just the tree, and then the background fades off nicely. This is a really good edit too. Yeah, Hanlu, right? This is an awesome. Oh my God, DeMorgan, look at you. Looks like you did. I don't know if that's a sky replacement or if you just recovered what sky was there, but you kept some of the sky detail, and then you put a God ray on the tree. It's like the burning bush now. But this is a good crop too, right? Very similar to Bob's. So yeah, I like this crop. I didn't even think about this crop when I was doing it. Oh my God, look at this, Ivan. This is freaking awesome. I like it. It's almost like a oil painting now. Is there? Yeah, but all the details still here, but it's like an oil painting, a very finely painted oil painting. This is awesome. You know what I need to do is next time I put these pictures out for you guys to edit, I gotta say you get 4 minutes to edit it like I do. I'll give you 5 minutes to edit my picture. Because you guys can't be doing this like in 5 minutes, man. Some of these edits are amazing. The pic was boring. I didn't think it was that bad. I mean, it had a lot of potential. I knew you guys would do something though. You guys always do an awesome job. I like this too, John. This is very similar to this, but it's squared off, right? This is a vertical, this is square, but it's very similar. Like, it's almost like if this was like in a classroom and you were taking a test, John was kind of copying off Ivan. He was like looking at Ivan's paper, seeing what he did, then tried to copy it. Wow, Joni, this is good. Man. So I don't know about this sky. I wonder if this sky was in the original image or if this is a sky replacement. But I don't remember the sky looking like that. It was all water, you know, it was just a gray. But yeah, this is really nice, Joni. Good job. I like how you muted all the colors except in the very front of the picture. And then the gray skies, adding all that texture in there. That looks really, it's a little bit off though. It does look a little bit cosmetic or not like a little bit unnatural, but it looks really good otherwise. It's really good at it. I would have did a little less texture in the skies, but other than that, really good. This rocks. Yeah, it looks not real, just a tiny bit, right, Wudang? The sky, but this is totally fake though, but it's awesome. I love the cow getting scooped up. That's hilarious. Who is this? Neo? Yeah, Neo's a joker. He's always compositing my picture somewhere. Like this is a screen grab from my oh my God, this look, I haven't changed a bit, right? I put my shades on. All right. Walter, nice. Good job. This is another one where you really I like this crop. This is a little different, but I like this crop. And you really softened up the colors a lot too. And brought in the yeah, the sky is this was the real sky. It was just a dull gray when I was there. But you made it blue. So you don't know if it was just a blue sky or if it was hazy that day, but in real life it was actually just a gray sky. Wait. Oh, Walter submitted two versions. I was like, God, these look exactly the same, but this is a black and white. I don't think the black and white works on this because of the, it's just too busy, right? It needs to be softened up quite a bit. The only thing I would do with black and white, I would just turn the clarity and like that. But that still doesn't work, right? So, all right. Okay, nature, we'll see you later. Yeah, some great edits, right? Uh, awesome. You're going for a photo walk. This is great, Marty. I like this. This doesn't look like an oil painting, but it almost looks artistic somehow too. And you were able to keep some of the fog, like you can tell that it was kind of misty here. Yeah, I like this. I like this edit too. These are all really awesome edits. Oh my God, Wu-Dang. What the heck, man? You and Dave Nelson, man, with the fire. The sky is on fire. I saw some YouTube where the guy said the sky is on fire, but he's not taking a picture because it's not memorable enough. But yeah, that's crazy. This is like the picture after the UFO leaves and then drops the bomb on the Earth to destroy the Earth. That's what this is. So the UFO steals the cow for the genetic information on the planet, takes off, then destroys the Earth because it has everything it needs from the cow. Anyway, cool edit, Wu-Dang. Okay, Ralph, this is awesome too. Oh my God. But you went to the left with the tree instead of to the right. Yeah, I know Dave just left and then and you're running, Rob. What do you mean I'm running? Oh, flaming hell and I'm running. I got it. I'm with you now. Duh. I'm like slow. I like this edit. This is beautiful too. And it's got kind of a soft white vignette to it, which is it's hard to pull off a white vignette. But see, like if I posted this picture I think I did post this on Instagram. I don't think I got too many likes on it. Let me look real quick. I did post it on Instagram. This is my edit. I'll show you guys. 65 likes, you know, that's pretty pathetic. Anyway, yeah, this is beautiful. Let me see. What else we got here? Anything else? Oh, wow. Serge said, screw that tree. I just want the forest. And I like this is this little branch here. This stands out now. Like you almost didn't notice this branch in most of the pictures, but in this one you do. And then these almost look like little flowers down here in the bottom right. Yeah, this is a great edit, Serge. Really nice. Man, you guys took a otherwise very mundane photo and made it just amazing. Antonio, oh man. So this is a partial color, but not a very good job, honestly, because you can see the brushing is spilling out all over the place here. But that's cool. I like how you made everything softer to kind of minimize the distractions in the image. Oh, Serge is saying I darken also the black. Yeah, I see. You crushed the blacks down here. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, this is a great edit. So it really brings out these trees, the detail here with the branches. Yeah, it's an awesome edit. This one, all I can say is I like how you soften the image, but this brushing here is pretty bad. But other than that, this is a good edit. If you're gonna do black and white, this is the way to do it. As I was leading to on Walter's image where it was very busy, right? So I killed the clarity on it. But okay, Antonio, I see where you're going. You just need to do a little better job on the brushing and then this might work. Ah, I am sleeping. See you tomorrow. Marcel Van Cotton. Marcel took all the colors out, made everything green like it's summertime. That's cool. And just a hint of color there, right in the center. Very different take. And then it looks like you added some light here to make it look like it's adding light on this side of the image. Because see how this is bright and this is all bright? I don't know, maybe that's moonlight. Maybe you're trying to imitate moonlight. Because it's a very cool, it's very cool. The colors are very cool in this. But yeah, okay, good edit. Ooh, Trevor, wow. Man, after all the work I went through to get the red out of your boat image, you're like killing me with red here. But this is good. I think a little less red would have been better, but yeah, I see where you're going. It's like, this is a good crop though. Oh, excuse me. It's almost that time. Yeah, I like this. The reds are just yeah, you went for it, right? But that's cool. This was a tough image to edit, and you guys did amazing. Look at Deb. Deb did her kaleidoscope, or whatever you call this, split image. You found another face right in the center here. Wow. Crazy. Okay. Crazy. I wonder, do you print these and frame them on your walls? But I see like at least 3 faces depending on how you look at this, right? This is like one of those images, when you keep staring at it, you see more and more. Okay, looks like an Aztec god. Yeah, yeah, exactly, right? This is pretty awesome. What is this? First image writer. He just painted it completely and put a moon there. Oh my God, that looks so fake. The snow is actually pretty convincing, but the sky, yeah, that's pretty bad. But I like, you see a fox. Oh, okay. The snow job you did here though, the snow job, very convincing. I like that. The sky, you should have left it gray. Then this would be pretty freaking awesome. But okay, let's move on. Ian. Okay, Ian, this is very similar to what I did with my own picture. I was a little softer on the reds, but this is pretty much what I did. But I like this edit. Very soft background, and then a strong reds on the tree. And of course, the 16:9 crop just works. Good job, good job. A little splash of green still in the corners. Oh, and that's the last one. All right, let me show you my edit. I'm just going to drag over my Instagram page. So this was my edit, right? It's not too far off the original. I didn't do a good job at all. You guys did so much better. And this is the thing. I had time to edit this, right? I wasn't like on a 4-minute timer. And this is all I could do. Just sad. But there's a lot more pictures from that photo walk. Let me see. Yeah, this is the same thing. I don't know. I mean, it's okay. It's an okay edit, but you guys did a much better job. So, anyhow. All right. Yeah, lacking my usual pop and everything, right? But yeah, really, like Tony's saying, great work, everyone. You guys did a much better job on the edits than I'll ever do. I'm always impressed. And as usual, I'm going to put all of your edits on my on my forum. robtrek.com. So, you know, you guys can look at them again. And I like to look at them too to get some ideas. Um, amazing your edits today. So I'm starving and I'm getting a little sleepy too for some reason. The coffee wore off that I had. I was so jacked up when I started today. Now I'm like crashing on the caffeine or lack thereof. So thanks again everyone for submitting your image today. They were awesome. Hopefully you liked some of my edits. And I certainly liked all of yours. And I'll be back on Sunday, and I'll talk more. Oops, I'll talk more about the new camera I got too. So thanks again for joining me today. Sorry about my dog. We'll see you guys back on Sunday.